What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Okamiden. I'm What the Fnu, and now, before we start this episode proper, I have some unfinished business to take care of. First off, the treasures I missed in the cavern with all the different platforms. Most of them are inconsequential, but the one you want is in the top left-hand side. It contains a masterpiece part, and speaking of which, I finally figured out where the part 4 piece I was missing is located. Behind the Guardian Sapling in Shinshu Field, you'll find a cave. We've opened this cave before, but I forgot to come back with the Galestorm ability. Well, I remember now, so I'm here, wind happened, and Masterpiece 4 is finally completed. So what's your reward? A golden cat. Yes, another trinket, but this one's kind of a letdown. It increases the range at which dropped items are drawn to you. Pretty useless considering I always remember to stand over a defeated foe anyway, but whatever. I can equip 3, so I'll take it. The final masterpiece part I can get is in Yakushi Village, but it only reveals itself after you've recruited at least 10 people to the town. I found I didn't have enough, so let's briefly go over the other ones I found. There's a man named Yaku in the Seon City restaurant. He says he wants to become a cook, and it turns out Yakushi is just the place he's looking for to learn. He runs off, and Monpuku says, "I'd love to see if the guy turns out to be a good cook." I bet you would. The second person I came across is one of the Thunder Tribe, which you'll actually find out in front of the Moon Cave entrance, or Moon Ruins, whatever, the place where Darabachi was. You can recruit her to the town, and if you go back, you can actually play the rhythm minigame again, or Japan Hero, as I like to call it. And you can do that for a little extra faith if you find you're lacking, so go ahead and do that if you want. There's also that woman by the sapling in Agata. We've talked to her before, but you couldn't recruit her at that time. A quick chat'll fix that, though. And while we're by Agata, there's an old woman near the entrance that will find the hot springs in Yakushi perfect for all her aging bones. There's an old man near the temple in Ryoshima that also has the same sentiments. I'm sorry you can't make out either of them. Chibi just loves when I put his ass on the internet. So, we pick up our masterpiece part, and now we're just one piece away from completing all 5 pictures, which, of course, is hiding itself in the last dungeon. Now, one more thing before we return to the live stuff. While searching through the ice cave again, I came across a funny little glitch. If you position yourself just right on the disappearing ice platforms, Chibi will go through the animation for falling, and you'll even see the splash. But because solid ground appears beneath him before he actually falls, you won't lose any health. I couldn't get it to work consistently, but it's still entertaining nonetheless. And that brings us right back here, right outside the Moon Cave, where we will take our brand new item, break the barrier, and free Monpuku's mom. Think she cooks dog treats? Alright, off to go save the world! Just gonna check the sides here really quick, though. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Because it seems, despite my best efforts to be thorough, I still missed 1 or 2 things along the way here. Alright, demons, you ready for this? Taste the mystical powers of fossils! Haha! How do you like that? Remember, everybody, demons do not like prehistoric objects. No, seriously. They have a long and bloody history together. They just go against everything that Japanese demons stand for, like eating people and not having their barriers broken apart by Jurassic MacGuffins. My god, this is a long staircase. I'd hate to walk up something like that. I've been trying to work out a little more lately, because, I'm fully aware of the fact that I have a very sedentary lifestyle. And just because I'm a pretty skinny guy, as you've seen on camera, but, just because you don't have to work out doesn't mean you shouldn't. Monpuku, are you hungry again? Your mother is right here. You can't go 5 minutes? I'm sure all that stands between us and her is 1 or 2 puzzles. I'm sure pawing at his back with your sharp claws isn't helping, Chibi. Fine, I'm just gonna take you anyway. You get to hang out on my back without sitting pretty. How do you like that? Maru. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Maru. Oh, sorry for what? I ate so much, Oh. That's actually kind of sad. No kid should lose their dog like that. Oh. I wonder what an Okami-style Goofy would look like. Somebody draw that shit. That is too good an idea. We need Disney characters done in an Okami style. If anybody from DeviantArt is listening, please, oh please make that happen. I'll commission that. I can afford to pay you right now. Just make it happen. Oh, God. Remember what I said about eating people? Looks like I jinxed it. Ugh. I've always had a bit of a... Monpuku, you did it. What? My God. Indeed. You freaking little piglet! You ate everything! No wonder you had to give up your dog. My God! Oh, God. I love this game. I hate it at times, but I love it too. I love that little quirky sense of humor. Alright, you ate my soup, now eat this! Hey, we saw these things in the cave, didn't we? Huh, check that out. Going out of your way to take care of things actually prepared us for the next stage, where we have to fight them. See, that's how you do good progression. You introduce a new element that you could take on early, but you don't have to. However, once you completely finish an area, that's actually... I don't think I need to explain this. This is basic game design 101. I'm sure all of you realize this without me having to say it out loud, but the idea of just progressive difficulty. It's like bosses are the increments between every new challenge. You learn something new in a stage, like you get a new ability, or in the case of Legend of Zelda, you get a new tool, or you get some kind of crazy skill added on to your turn-based combat abilities, and you find a boss that tests that particular ability, if you can use it in every way it was intended to be used, and in a timely manner. And so then you move on to the next area where you get a new tool and a new challenge. However, good bosses will actually incorporate challenges that you also had before. They'll introduce new ways that you can use old abilities. And as you can imagine, this gets exponentially harder the farther you go in the game, because you're constantly having to rework all the different things that you've introduced. It's a challenge, but a good challenge nonetheless. You can smell food, huh? Do we need to get past a guard or something? Alright, what do we got in here? It's... oh, ice again? I'm getting kind of sick of this setting, to be totally honest with you. I'm glad we're seeing the moon cave again, but what is this, like the third time we've been here now? No, wait a minute. There's, well, if you're counting the original, yeah, this is the third time we've been here. Still, how close am I to a level up now? Not quite there. Can you level up past 10? I'm not really sure anymore. Whatever, let's just send Monpuku across the road and get... phone. Oh, it's just telling me that the power is down. You don't need to beep at me for that. I have helpers for that. Seriously, have you found these... I may as well divulge this, because I've got nothing else to... Is this it? Well, surely there's an item in one of these chests, right? That I need? That I have to get in order to progress forward? Okay, history scroll. Where's the key MacGuffin that I need? Not in here, I guess. Is there a reason the game went out of its way to tell me to come here? Do I need to melt one of these? No? Well, then what was the friggin' point? Oh, God. That was distracting. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. May as well throw this out here for a random bit of trivia. I'm an Android user. Never really saw the point in having an iPhone. Well, that, and it kind of falls under my family's plan. I really can't afford to sign up from an alternate contract that I'm not being helped with right now. I only make so much off of ad revenue from the website, and really, that's not much to begin with. Oh, there she is. Ah, Charity at last. And she looks absolutely nothing like Monpuku, except for the little spigot of flame on her... No, just the little flame thing on the top of her hat. I wonder if I'm going to have to use that in like a puzzle or something. Wouldn't that be neat? Stupid bars! Urgh! Curse you, physics! Not allowing me to go through physical objects. Dude, you okay? Did you sprain something? I've got pains running through my stomach. Gee, I wonder why. Maybe it has something to do with the fact that you ate a soup bowl 30 times the size of your stomach. You'll call me crazy, but that might have contributed to this just a little bit. Go save my mom for me. Dude, this is supposed to be your moment. You're not coming with me? What the hell? They're seriously gonna make me do this. They're gonna make me do the legwork without him. He's just gonna lie there. He's seriously just gonna lie there. His eating habit ultimately undoes him. Do I have to fight these guys to open the bars or something? What? Oh, right. I'm doing this backwards. Yeah. Okay. That's exactly what I'm doing. Okay. And pop goes the tanuki. There we go. Grab your innards, which are apparently made of ink. Go along... in here? Maybe? Nope. In here? No? Then why are you pointing out these different doorways? I can just go in from the back. Okay. Alright, don't make me figure out any puzzles. I guess that adds to the whole I gotta save her now thing, but really. Oh, great. There you are. If you don't want to cook, then that's your priority. But, Umami, we need... You need what? Don't leave me hanging, bro. You taste the food I've prepared, that's all. Oh, gee. You know, I have this feeling in the back of my head. Oh, geez, have her lean over this giant pot of stew. A demon is asking you to do this. You know, something makes me think... Now, I'm going out on a limb here. Something makes me think this might possibly, maybe, not be a good idea. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. Perhaps it's possibly she might try, I don't know, maybe do that? Oh, God. Sometimes I can be a bit clumsy. What's happening? What's happening? You're killing somebody. That's what's happening. That was an out-of-place line. Translation much? Yeah, I kind of saw that flower in the background from the beginning. I had a feeling that's what I was going to have to do. Ta-da! I just saved a life. How to save a life. Apparently he learned how to draw vines in that music video. That's how you save a life. Oh, really? You're gonna make me fight the same stock demons all over again? You know, if I'm gonna think about one enemy, just one enemy that I'd want to fight through all of this, it would probably be her. I don't care if she'd just be an overpowered... I mean, you created that one imp that had the wings attached to him, and he was a little stronger. I wouldn't care if she's an imp clone too. Just let me fight her. She tried to cook someone's mom, for crying out loud. That's not cool, man. You don't deserve to just not get your ass kicked after that. No. Don't know why I'm still collecting demon skins. It's not... They clarified, that's the word I'm looking for, that this is a point of no return. So it's not like I can go back and spend them and get my sword and my beads. I wonder what the upgraded beads look like. Those things would probably be a pain in the ass to use, simply because they hit so many times and are so slow. I think that's kind of why I settled on the mirror in the end. Mom! And the sound of my panicking raises the bars! I'm magical like that. Well, saving your ass, that's what he's doing. You know, even though he kind of copped out at the last moment. I couldn't control myself with food. Again. Yeah, I'd be too. Is there something going on with the names here? That's something that bugs me. His mom's name is Charity, but his name is Monpuku. What does Monpuku mean in Japanese? Does it have something to do with her name, too? I guess Charity refers to the fact that... Have you ever heard me complain about that? But I always overeat. I even eat your food, too. And that's why we never have any food in the house. It's my fault you always have to go out and try to find us food. I'm sorry, I just kind of had a moment there. Sorry. Personal story, I won't get into it right now. Well, that's all well and good, Charity, but what is the moral this game is trying to get across here? He lost his dog because of his hunger, his mom got kidnapped because of his hunger, and ultimately she says it's okay. What? No, you can't do that. You can't just turn around and say, no, all of this stuff we've established as being bad is suddenly good just because she says it is. What are you doing? Dude, you just left your mom lying there. You can talk to me while holding her up, you know. Yeah, Chibi, don't let him just leave her there. Push harder. Oh, no, come on, not now. Where is he? Crow! What are you doing here? Who are you? I'm Alice. The Alice? There's been some debate about that. I never get involved with politics. Wow, I just kind of blended the two movies together there, didn't I? I actually liked the remake of Alice in Wonderland. I don't care what anybody else says. I think it was a really good movie. So much I actually went to see it twice. When you got a job to do, you can't lose sight of that. Oh, says the guy who abandoned his... Never mind. It's destiny, man. Oh, don't give me that destiny crap. You're only accepting this because you think you have no choice in the matter? Now, this is another concept that gets really juggled around in gaming. Some games push the idea of destiny, some games push the idea of destiny being a really bad thing, almost to the point where the hero's last stand speech is about defying it. It's just, I'm on the side of no destiny, of personal choice being above a predetermined fate. This is kind of an interesting story I want to share with all of you. Have you ever had a dream that comes true later on in life? That's happened to me more than once, and sometimes almost on the same day. I've had deja vu more times than I can count. And now, obviously, not all of my dreams have come true. In fact, some of them are so weird, I know they'll never come true. But I've also had dreams where I've seen a situation happen, and I've managed to turn it around and not make that thing happen. Or it happens completely differently. I think one thing is going to go down this way, and then it turns out to be something else entirely. So, in a way, I see that as kind of a way of defying that internal fate I have. Like I've changed my future, and I'm going to have to accept the consequences of that. I know it sounds weird, but hey, it's just a theory. I think it's kind of cool anyway. Alright, I'm coming up on 20 minutes here, or probably past that considering all the bonus footage. So, next time on Let's Play Okamiden, we will continue on into the Moon Cave, Unfortunately with Kuro, and we will see if we can finally finish Okamiden. Later, everybody.